Hi, good afternoon. This is Drake, and we're on the Touching the Edge channel. I'm so happy for you to join us today because I'm really getting excited about the election. I'm really getting excited because I am focusing on what I can control rather than what other people do. And I'm determined to put the energy out to help us get over the hump of this election and beyond. You know, and so I would like to suggest to you to really be involved with this as well. And when I'm saying this, I'm suggesting the basics of, at least from what I work with my clients. Number one is calming and grounding. Every single day, I'd like to ask you to consider doing some sort of calming and soothing practice, some sort of visceral practice that allows you to let go of what you are almost seemingly constantly holding on to. Secondarily, of course, calming and grounding has to be specific to you. We all calm and ground in different ways. But secondarily, I'm talking about manifestation practice. The understanding that what we focus on with intensity becomes our sense of reality. It really doesn't matter what it is. If you continually feed yourself information based around that element, you will find yourself living as though it were the gospel truth. Not only that, but the process of these elements, what they end up eventually doing is we end up getting addicted to that level of intensity. Have you noticed how people are just addicted to negativity? Most of us are not getting up in the morning looking for things that are going well. Correct? And so we have to mitigate that sort of challenge within each of us. We have to activate the realization of manifestation practice. What you focus on with intensity becomes your reality. And we do that through words plus emotions becomes our sense of truth. What you say to yourself with intensity becomes your reality. What you say to other people, like when we exaggerate something to make a point, our deep consciousness is going to take that as truth. So let's talk about words. Let's make sure we're using words that work for us. So I'm at a colleague and a friend's house, and I saw this word, serenity. Just say it, serenity. Doesn't that make you automatically seem to be a little bit calmer? Words like tranquility. Start peppering these words into your life. Tranquility. Tran in all ways, quill, the writing utensil, tranquility, and it means taking radical ownership, rather radical authorship of your life. Understanding that no one else is in control of your life. You have the ability, if you develop a tranquil relation, a serene relationship, whatever the emotion is. We don't just experience the emotion, we experience the reflection of it. We don't just have deal with fear, we become afraid of being afraid, even though we don't recognize it. Right? Tranquility. Equanimity. People say they want equanimity, but it's like wanting a Corvette. When you see the price tag, maybe you think, oh, maybe I don't want it. Equanimity means to take all things as equal. Equanimity actually means unconditional love. It's another way of um, um, uh, describing positive indifference. Couldn't pull that term out for a moment. It's all good, my friends. Don't get too high and don't get too low, regardless of what happens in the election. Remember, the point of power is right now. By focusing on calming today and focusing on positive manifestation today, you will have answers that were not revealed before. And you are going to support us in stepping into another place. And we can do this together. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me in this 40 days. Thank you for all the people who have given me such amazing support during this time. So I'm going to ring the bell and I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. So let's do it. Let's do it together. I would suggest to you that if we can step into serenity, that we can find the answers that we need. By not being focused on what we fear, we can focus on what we can positively accomplish. I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you, my magnificent friends. Namaste. Thank you.